Good morning children and welcome to this video. In today's video, we would learn how to find the area of crossroads. As you can see, a rectangular plot of land is given to us whose length is 300 meters and breadth is 250 meters. It has two roads running midway within it, one parallel to the length and the other parallel to the breadth. The width of the roads is given to us as 3 meters. As you can see, the roads, road 1 and road 2, are crossing each other. Such roads are called crossroads. Now the question is to find the area of the crossroads, that is the area of this shaded portion. So let's find the area of road 1 first. Since the road is rectangular in shape, we need the length and the breadth of the road to find its area. As you can see that road 1 is running parallel to the breadth of the rectangular plot, so the length of road 1 is equal to the breadth of the rectangular plot, that is 250 meters. And the breadth of road 1 is given to us as 3 meters. Hence area of road 1 is equal to 750 square meters. Next we'll find the area of road 2. Again, as you can see that road 2 is running parallel to the length of the rectangular plot, so the length of road 2 is equal to the length of the rectangular plot, that is 300 meters, and the width is given to us as 3 meters. Hence, the area of road 2 is equal to 900 square meters. But we have to find the area of the two roads together, which would be obtained by adding the area of road 1 to the area of road 2. Now look at this area in the center. If we separate the two roads, you can see that this area of the square is common to both the roads. So when we add the areas of road 1 and road 2, this area of common square would be added twice. So we must subtract this area of common square once. For that, we must find the area of this common square. As you can see that the side of the square is equal to the width of the road. Hence, area of the common square is equal to 9 square meters. Now let's put in the values of area of road 1, area of road 2 and the area of the common square in the formula and find out the area of crossroads, which comes out to be 1641 square meters. Next we have to calculate the cost of constructing the roads at rupees 50 per square meters. Rupees 50 per square meters mean that the cost of constructing 1 square meters is rupees 50 and we have to find the cost of constructing 1641 square meters. So 1641 multiplied by rupees 50, that comes out to be rupees 82,050.
So let's do a similar question from worksheet 2. So the fourth question says, a rectangular piece of ground is 45 meters long and 30 meters wide. So I am having a rectangular piece of ground whose length is given to me as 45 meters and breadth is given as 30 meters. It has two roads, each 1 meter wide, running midway within it, one parallel to the length and the other parallel to the breadth. So it is having two roads. As you can see, this I have marked it as road 1. This road is running in the center and this is parallel to the breadth of the rectangle, and the other road, that is road 2, is running in the center and it is parallel to the length of the rectangle, and the width of these two roads is 1 meter each. Now the question is, find the area of the roads. That means we have to find the area of road 1 plus road 2. Next is also calculate the area of the remaining ground. We come to this part after we solve the area of the roads. So now let's give the heading as road 1. Now we have to find the area of road 1 first. Now as you can see, the shape of road 1 is rectangular. That means in order to find the area of road 1, we need the length and the breadth of road 1. So this longer side is the length and this shorter side is the breadth. So see, as you can see, this length would be equal to the breadth of the rectangle. So the length of road 1 is equal to the breadth of the rectangle, that is 30 meters. And the breadth of this road 1, breadth is this much. So as you can see, this road is 1 meter wide. So that means the breadth of this road is 1 meter. So we will say breadth is equal to 1 meter. So now we know the length and breadth, so we can find out the area. So area is equal to length multiplied by breadth, that is equal to 30 multiplied by 1, that is 30 square meters. So this is the area of road 1. Area of road 1. Next we have to find the area of road 2. So give the heading as road 2. So again, road 2 is also rectangular in shape. So in order to find the area, we need to know the length and the breadth of road 2. So length. So this longer side is the length of road 2, and as you can see, since this is parallel to the length of the rectangle, so the length of this road is also equal to the length of the rectangle, that is 45 meters. And the breadth is the same in both the cases. Breadth is the width of the road, that is 1 meter. So now we can find out the area. Area is equal to length multiplied by breadth, that is equal to 45 multiplied by 1, that is 45 square meters. So this is the area of road 2. Now the question is, find the area of the roads. Roads means this area as a whole. We have to find this area as a whole. So as you can see, as you've already seen in the video, the area of these roads, such roads are known as crossroads. So area of this crossroad would be equal to area of road 1 plus area of road 2 minus the area of this common square, because this common square is included twice while calculating the area of road 1 and road 2. So next we'll find out the area of this common square. As you can see, the width is 1 meter and here also the width is 1 meter. That means the side of the square is 1 meter. So side is 1 meter. So area is equal to side multiplied by side, that is 1 multiplied by 1 square meters. So last we find out the area of the crossroads, and we know the formula that the area of crossroads means these roads which are crossing each other, is equal to area of road 1 plus the area of road 2 minus the area of the common square. So let's substitute the values. Area of road 1 is 30 square meters plus area of road 2 is 45 square meters minus area of the common square is 1. So this comes out to be 74 square meters. So the next part of the question is that we have to calculate the area of the remaining ground. Area of the remaining ground means the area of this rectangular ground leaving aside the area of the crossroads. So that means we would subtract the area of this rectangular ground and the area of the crossroads, and then we would get the area of the remaining rectangular ground. So the area of the rectangular ground is equal to length multiplied by breadth. So first we'll have to calculate the area of the rectangular ground. So area of rectangular ground is equal to length multiplied by breadth. So what is the length of the rectangular ground? It is 45 meters. And what is the breadth of the rectangular ground? It is 30 meters. So this comes out to be 1350 square meters. Now we have to find the area of the remaining ground. So area of the remaining ground would be equal to area of this rectangular ground, that is 1350, minus the area of the crossroads, that is 74. That comes out to be 1276 square meters.